I have a serious question for you. This is, what would you say Captain Planet's pronouns are?
They, them.
He's a they, them.
These, they,
oh, they are
they are they, them,
okay.
yes.
Just making sure. I just, the blue hair and...
Green hair.
Green
blue
hair.
skin.
Oh, blue skin. And, see Skeeter from Doug?
Yeah, he's Skeeter from Doug, yeah.
Superpowers.
Skeeter on steroids.
Yeah.
He
Skeeter.
loves
The planets. He loves...
he doesn't love the planets. He loves only one planet.
Oh, yeah.
Earth.
Yeah.
Mother
Neil
Earth.
deGrasse Tyson. He's all about Earth.
He gets all up in Mother Earth
he's
with
like,
his fingers.
He's like, smell my fingers. You smell that? That's Gaia, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, thirst for life.
Sweet Gaia. That's the core. That's the molten lava core.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I tried that other hole, and yeah, it's just as spicy.
So one of them's Gaia. That's the Gaia hole.
Okay.
And then you got the lava hole.
Okay. So that's where Bowser lives?
Yeah, that's where Bowser lives.
Bowser hole?
Yep, the Bowser hole.
Yep, Bowser hole. Look it up in Pornhub.
We're going to play a wonderful game called Dad Fights.
Welcome to Dad Fights. Ever wonder what would happen if you put two TV dads in the ring? Find out with your hosts, Adam and Jeremy.
Dad Fights. I wish to create a Dad Fight. Who's ready for some fatherly advice or a heavy blow to the skull? Dad Fights. Dad Fights.
So this week we got my favorite 90s superhero. And yes, if you don't think he's a superhero, go fuck yourself because he's awesome and he's blue and he's got green hair and he loves the planet.
Papa
He
Smurf.
hangs out with kids. That's
Papa
kind of problematic.
Well, the kids created him.
Oh,
Okay,
to buy him beer?
Who created the rings to create Captain Planet? Was it Zordon?
No, it was J.R.R. Tolkien.
Oh, okay.
That was one of them. Which ring do you think that was? Fire? Earth?
That was fire. No, it was originally Earth, then became fire. Hey yo,
You don't think
nerd
it's
joke.
heart?
No.
Do you think the one ring in the room all isn't heart?
Well, it turns into heart at the end when
Frodo blows Bilbo.
Yep, at the very end when they
Is
smile.
Frodo his son?
Yes.
Okay, that's
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've
Bill-
watched half of the first one.
You didn't read the
Parts
books?
of it.
What
I
kind of
fell
nerd are you?
I'm
You don't
not a
read
nerd.
fantasy books. You're not those
I'm
kind
at
of
the
nerds.
fine line of too nerdy
Listen,
to be cool.
you
and
look
too
like
cool
you
to be
listen to
nerdy.
fantasy novels. You haven't quite graduated into World War II novels. It's
No.
like, but you haven't discovered fantasy novels yet.
Are you talking about like the ones with Fabio on the cover with the shirt
No,
off?
those are straight
Really?
lady porn.
It
No,
is
no,
straight
not
lady
not
porn.
written porn. No, I'm talking about the fantasy books because there's a clear connection from going from a big Stephen King fan
Well,
to fantasy novels.
The
and
closest
then
I can do
into
was
World War II.
what's his name? Michael Carroll, I think.
Okay.
He does like the series is called Phantom Prophecy, I think. Quantum Prophecy.
Okay.
And it's basically like your run-of-the-mill X-Men, but there's a prequel called Superhuman, and that's how I got hooked on it. And it was like, so basically, I fell into this,
So it's comic books, but in words.
but in words, yeah. That's the
Okay.
best way to describe it.
Nice.
It's a novel comic book, and that's what I was like
no, I was
reading
talking
it.
about straight up fantasy books like
Like,
The
what?
Hobbit,
No.
The Ring trilogy,
No. Those, I don't know.
Game of Thrones.
No, none of those,
None
like,
of those.
nope.
No. How about like King Arthur? Who wrote that book? Sir something Conan Doyle? No, he
No.
wrote Sherlock.
That was King Arthur.
I never got into that either.
That was
so,
Arthur.
yeah.
Sword of Stone.
Sword and Stone. I love that movie. Great movie. Wizard guy, cool guy. Hangs
Yeah.
out with the kid. A little problematic, but who knows?
And he fucked a squirrel.
He did. It was so graphic.
That's-
Disney.
That squirrel fucks.
This guy fucks.
That squirrel does fuck. Drop that sample in, please, and thank you. All right.
That squirrel sounds in the background too.
So, who's your favorite '90s superhero guy? Cartoon?
So you got
preferably?
Captain Planet.
Yeah, I do.
All right, so I chose the complete opposite because I figure Captain Planet is like your Cadillac of superheroes.
Oh, no, he's not.
He's protecting the Earth, Adam. That's a big deal.
You know who else protects the Earth?
Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
So
Goku.
Do you think Superman, Goku, and Captain Planet are in the same category? Or would you say Captain Planet's Kroger, Superman?
Captain Planet, I don't think he's an alien. He looks like an alien. He looks like
I mean,
Martian
he is,
Manhunter.
he is obviously from Earth.
Yeah.
Every part of Earth.
Yeah.
The
And he-
sun, the moon. Wait, no, sorry, I'm doing elements.
Whoa.
Water,
The sun. The
moon, the stars.
Oh my God, we're gonna get into
Captain Outer
conspiracies.
Space. Captain Galaxy.
Neil deGrasse Tyson is Captain Planet.
He made Captain Planet.
You know what?
Him and Carl
that-
Sagan.
Oh, I thought you meant that the little girl that's like, no,
Oh.
recycle. I have a boat.
And Sigourney Weaver.
Okay.
because she was the lady that did the narrator for Earth. That makes sense.
You know, Planet Earth,
Yeah,
the series.
Yeah, you didn't see that documentary?
I did see it,
It's Sigourney Weaver.
but didn't Reading Rainbow like do?
He
like,
did some
Earth
too.
2 or something, and then
With Revenge.
Who's the guy? I want to see the baby. I need to see the baby from Mandalorian. He used to narrate those.
Ooh, Pedro?
Not Pedro. I need to see the babies. I need to see that guy, the white guy, old white guy.
Oh, with the weird voice. Okay, yeah.
He used to narrate those like the old Planet
Huh.
TV shows, and now he's in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Because,
Star Wars talking about babies.
Yeah.
I need to see the babies.
Yeah.
Pep.
Gross. What the fuck, man?
Canceled.
Yeah, dude. We're not Rick and Morty writers over here, dude.
The Tick.
Okay, the Tick.
That's
Okay.
who I chose. Let me change the subject there.
Okay, yeah, please.
It was
please.
alien babies, so things are different in the galaxy. There, I fixed it.
And it's still a
There we go.
baby, dude. Still a baby.
Well, I was
You're gonna
talking-
wake up like,
Tar and feathered.
yeah, that or like Jeffrey Epstein.
That's Dad Fights. We take
Yeah,
we
dude,
take a hard left turn
Yeah, dude, yeah.
into
Really,
nowhere.
really go for the balls.
And I'm gonna try and go back with the Tick.
Okay, the Tick. More PG, more family friendly,
All right.
less violence.
But I think the Tick is kind of like your mom and pop superhero.
Okay, yeah,
He's your local.
yeah,
You know, he's got a sidekick named Arthur
yeah. That guy's cool.
who just found a random moth suit and started wearing it.
is that
Was
his?
he- did he-
Is that his backstory?
That's his backstory. He's like, I
No,
found this random
Mothman?
suit in a suit, I found this suit in a suitcase, and I just started wearing it.
Oh, that's cool.
And he was doing taxes
I always thought he was
or
a bunny.
insurance. He was either insurance or taxes. I
He
can't
was
remember.
a Roman salesman, is what he was.
Roman
Good guy.
salesman,
Yeah.
yep.
Roman salesman,
Roman.
selling the swords and chariots. You know, that guy.
But I do gotta say, the Tick had a better theme song than Captain Planet. That's my
you take
opinion.
that back. We're gonna hold up.
Hold it. Do
Let's
it.
play the original Tick theme song, not the new Tick, not the live action.
Old
Tick.
school.
Old
Here, let me
school.
help. Da dee da 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 dwee down. Dwee down. Do down. Dwee down. Do down.
Oh, you're not doing
Scatman.
Scatman?
Do down.
Versus Captain Planet.
Your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Captain Planet, he's our hero.
Captain Planet, he's our hero.
Look at those tights. He's got a baby bulge.
Zero. And I'm hero.
Pussy, because he's a. We're calling him he, but he's
Oh
actually.
yeah, he's a they
not-
then because he's Captain Planet. Oh damn it. So this is the last episode of Dad
Yeah,
Fights.
so this is us apologizing and
In
signing
this
out
episode, this is one
forever.
where we get canceled.
Yeah, you can't get canceled and no one listens.
That's true. You can't. That is our motto right
Yeah,
there.
trademark it.
Trademark it, patent pending.
Yeah.
Dad Fights.
Yeah.
You can't get canceled if no one listens.
Yeah. So next year's con, when we pay an absorbent amount of money to do a panel, does it cost money to do a panel? Or they just throw you in like odd slots like they did for our dear friend?
I
Oh,
think-
you weren't there for her.
No, I
panel.
wasn't there for
Yeah.
her panel, but I don't think she paid to do it.
Really?
I don't think so.
They're not popular enough to.
I can ask.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, that panel you did?
Because I always see it like they advertise
How
it.
did you do that?
Yeah. Because I feel like.
Yeah, they're always like, hey, we'll do a panel for next
Yeah,
year.
you gotta just register, pay some money, and then I just feel like our time slot's gonna be like Sunday at 3 before the con even closes, most likely. But hey,
I
it's
think
Sunday
we would
at
have to do late night because, given our potty
we
mouse.
could just say.
Rated G it? There's no way. Oh, we tried that one time. There was
What's
that
that?
one episode. We had one.
Oh, you made
that-
me have to work to cut out all the f bombs, and
you-
we swore a lot in the beginning to get out the.
To get it
yips.
out,
Yeah,
yep.
I remember that.
And we still had some in
If
there.
you don't remember that, you can go back. It was like episode 17.
It was
or
Brian.
something.
Brian's the only
Brian.
remembering.
Brian. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Brian May, Queen.
From Queen.
Yeah.
Overlayer those guitar tracks.
Oh yeah, yeah. 6-layer burrito.
Dad Fights. Okay, so if you were to choose well, we already said who's our dad and what they do. We already know what they do.
Yeah,
Superheroes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Captain Planet got it on with Gaia, created Earth. He's
Yeah.
Earth's dad.
The Tick. That's all you know about the Tick.
So is Father Time like Earth's stepdad?
yeah.
Okay. you're not a real dad.
Real dad time. Get out of here.
Time's an illusion. Time's linear. You know it's not linear, and he's non. What class would you think the Tick would be?
I was barbarian through and through,
dude.
man.
Yeah, man.
Barbarian. How about you? What about Captain Planet?
I mean, he's such a goody two shoes. He'd be a
Say it.
cleric. Or an
Cleric, yeah.
artificer.
Yeah. I mean, he was.
Oh, not an artificer. He didn't fix nothing. He's a paladin.
Yeah.
He does fight for the light. He is
Does fight. I'm gonna
yeah.
say cleric. Yeah, good job. 'Cause
cleric
he does,
or
he does heal.
paladin. He does heal. Only when the little heart boys are around.
Yeah. Get the heart on.
Cleric seems
I'll
pretty
say we'll go
fitting.
cleric, yeah.
He's just a good guy.
A Claritin.
He means well, and he
He's
doesn't
Claritin.
like allergies.
And he doesn't like pollen.
Yeah.
He's
But
like-
who likes pollen?
Who
Pollen's
does?
gross.
Bees.
Well, bees are dying anyway.
Probably because of the pollen.
It's because of people, dude. I don't know what's actually killing the bees. It's Wi-Fi.
It is Wi-Fi. Polarized caps.
We used to work with a guy who was convinced that Wi-Fi is hurting him, like physically, like he's allergic to Wi-Fi.
Huh.
I'm like, buddy, this is... I can't say it, but this is a major corporation, and we all have Wi-Fi. And there ain't no
Wi-Fi.
fucking... Like, the fact is, like, we have work phones that are cell phones. They're also emitting some sort of frequency. Is that an issue, or is it just, like... Turns out, he got diagnosed with schizophrenia. I didn't learn that until after I left that job, but
Oh.
yeah.
Well, that
good
would do it to you.
times. Yeah.
The Wi-Fi is in your brain.
Yeah. So
Making
I
you
guess
sick.
talking shit makes me an asshole, but
Yeah, good
I don't
job,
even know how we
dick.
got there. Wi-Fi killing bees. He told me that, so I believed it.
Makes sense. I had one of my jobs where I was talking to a customer, and they're like, I was like, hey, can you go on your computer and do this, to look at your count, whatever it was? She goes, electronics make me sick, like throw up sick. Like if I turned on my computer right now, I would throw up.
You're like, listen here, Sarah Connor.
And I was like, so, but she's saying this all about all electronics. And I'm like, but we're talking on the phone right now.
Oh,
Those
but
electronics.
She's like, it's a hard landline.
I'm using one of those rotary phones, sir.
She's like, no, but even better. Like, she has to plug in the
Plug in
wires.
the wires.
Yeah.
She still answers, ahoy, hoy.
She's like, my phone number is 2 digits. It's 13.
13. I was only the third. I
Yeah.
got lucky number 13.
13, yeah.
So, you got any fun facts about your superhero dad?
I mean,
They're not really dads, I guess. Tick's not a dad.
Oh, he's not. Arthur's not his son.
He is like a dad to Arthur.
That's what I
I'll
thought.
take it. He is
Alright.
like a dad to the city.
And Captain Planet, even though these kids created him, when other adults see him, they're like, "Oh, those your children," and he says, "Yes." So he's a dad. Family fun fact.
Family fun fact. My fun fact: the Tick, before he was the Tick, was a bodyguard
Oh yeah, for what?
for a young boy named Rusty Venture.
Oh yeah,
And
you're
he
going that tick, huh?
Well, I guess pick any Tick, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah, so he was helping a young aspiring scientist named Rusty Venture, and he also
Yeah.
would take care of his 2 sweet boys,
Yeah.
Dean Hank. That's both of them. Sorry.
Okay.
Dean Venture and Hank Venture.
Dean Hank, I like
Dean
that.
Hank.
It's just they're mutant children.
They are mutant children. Yeah,
they're
he
clones.
cloned them. He was doing that for a while, and then he started working for kind of like GI Joe, but they went by OSI,
Okay.
which always cracks me up till this day. OSI.
Yeah.
Sphinx. But after that, he decided to move to the city, became a superhero,
Okay.
donned the
So
Blue
when
suit?
he was in the city, did he ever meet a woman named Elaine? He worked on her car.
yes,
She made him go look for sponges. I don't know what these sponges they speak of
he
are.
was sponge worthy.
Okay.
It's good to know.
I forgot.
And he was a big fan of the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah.
Painted his whole body.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of some priest.
Yeah.
That was too much for him, so he packed his bags and moved to Beverly Hills, that is.
Oh yeah. What was he doing out there?
Turned into Tick. The end.
Okay. Tick was L.A.
No, it was just the city.
Oh, okay.
The city.
The city of dreams and angels and
The Tick.
the Tick.
All right. Well,
I think that brings us up to my favorite part of the episode, where we just talk about conspiracies.
we have
No.
a conspiracy plug now.
Oh, I don't know. Is there?
Yeah.
No, that's a whole episode.
We did
It's
that
like
with
3
bees.
weeks we're gonna do.
With
Oh, the
dogs.
bees and dogs.
And the
Oh, here's a
dogs,
fun
every time they
conspiracy.
bark, they
Did
shoot
you see that
bees out their mouth.
conspiracy that Tom Brady is Gary Busey? Or Gary Busey is
Tom Brady? What?
Oh, give it a goog. It's fantastic. Some dude breaks it down.
In my head at first, when you first said it, I was thinking of Wayne Brady. I was like, how is that even possible?
It is possible because it is 2024. I don't see color. Do you? Apparently you
And
do.
people wear those masks that look pretty real, man.
Yeah, those Kanye West masks.
Yes,
Those are
Kanye West.
scary. Yeah.
It is scary.
What are you
Or
doing?
those rubber ones where they look all fucking
Oh
real.
yeah, like the old people, like Johnny Knoxville.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit's creepy.
Scary. Well, that's enough conspiracy talk. Let's get
Let's
back to the fight.
All right, so before we do this, we play everyone's favorite game.
Yeah, the rules. So you're gonna go over the rules before we get into the game. We're just getting into the game first and then go over the rules.
RoboCop Spock win.
Let's go.
right,
Let's
ready?
go. Here we go.
On the one. 1, 2.
Oh,
you got me. I was waiting for the episode.
Okay,
All right.
Okay.
1, 2.
RoboCop.
Spock.
Beats RoboCop.
Breaks the
because-
dick off
yeah, he's got
with
a
the
strong-
Vulcan grip.
Yep.
Kung Fu Vulcan grip.
Yep.
So
7 years.
the tick.
Tick.
Oh wait, before we do that, let's have the lovely Jay explain the rules to Dad Fights. But before she does that, we added one little thing. We are now rolling a d20 to officially get a hit.
Yeah.
Once we get the hit, then we roll for
It's
damage.
10 or higher for a hit because we're lazy and we don't want to do the maths.
And it takes forever for the episode because we
Yeah.
were doing 13, and that would make an hour episode.
Plus 13 is just scary.
Yeah, scary Nimbus. So 10, so
Scary
50,
Nimbus.
50%, rate.
Okay.
So- But okay, have the lovely Jay explain the rules.
Each dad has 23 hit points. Using a polyhedral 8-sided die, most commonly used for tabletop RPGs, each host will call an attack and roll the die. Number rolled determines damage.
And thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Okay, so how is Mr. Tick coming out? And what is Tick's real name?
The tick.
No, he doesn't have a real
You
name?
never
It's not
know.
like Robbie Magoo Tick?
Nope.
Ticky Pants?
Brock Sampson's best, closest you'll get.
Ticky Tambo?
Ticky Tambourine Man.
Yeah.
And that's what he's coming out to, the Tambourine Man.
Hey, that's a great song. Who sings that? The Monkees?
I believe so,
Hollies?
yeah. It's
The Beatles?
It's the Monkees.
Is it the Monkees?
I believe so. Let me know if it's not when you do your
And then what, do you want to like voice over like God? Like, no, son.
no.
It was the Kinks.
Yes.
Whoever does that song
Bob
is a
Dylan.
fantastic song. Yeah, it could be. Bob Weir?
Now you gotta look.
Bob Seger?
Let me save you some trouble. Tambourine Man.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
I think it is Dylan.
I think it is Dylan, dude. Yeah, Mr. Tambourine Man.
Okay.
Baba Dylan. Oh, the Birds. The Birds.
So who wrote it originally?
So Bob Dylan's version was written in 1965,
Okay.
and then the Birds, their version. Hey, come on, don't tell me the Birds one.
It had to have been after 65, because it had to have been after like the pop Beatles explosion in the late 60s.
Let me try this. Tambourine Man. The Birds. There we go. Still showing Bob Dylan's version.
Because it's the superior version, just like Bob Dylan's The Watchtower.
It's 2016. It came from the future.
Oh my gosh,
Just
it's
kidding.
from the future.
The Birds 65 was his. Why does it not show me the Birds? Like, it keeps... Here, let's try this overview. The Birds. Tambourine Man. Give me the motherfucking year. Who wrote the Tambourine Man first? Dude, my internet is...
Alright, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. Hold up.
From what it's looking like, it's...
Let's just go Bob Dylan. I'm
Bob
lazy.
Dylan, alright.
I don't want to kill
Hey, speaking of Bob Dylan, you remember that Bob Dylan kick you had for
Yeah,
a
I
little
still
bit?
love Bob Dylan. I sold my snare drum for drugs.
Hey, do you, when you were in your Bob Dylan kick, we when Dime Vision came out, the first one after he died,
Yeah.
and we played it, and there's a video where he's like talking in the mirror and shit, and like he just goes, "I fucking hate Bob Dylan." You're all, "Hey, Dimebag, what the fuck, man?"
I forgot about that.
It was like right in your like
Yeah,
peak of your
right.
Bob Dylan
I
when
think I was
you
wearing
were
I
Adam
was wearing
Green
a
jeans.
denim jacket
Yep.
to like fucking Texas tuxedo.
You were
Yeah.
straight Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally forgot about your Bob
Yeah.
Dylan face. That's funny.
Right, I should bring
You
that
had
back.
the microphone too, or microphone, the harmonica.
I still have that. It's
Yeah.
floating around here somewhere. I'm bringing that back. I'm gonna straight up look like that Goomba from Mario Brothers, the movie, like just hanging out in elevators, shrunken head. They're like, "What happened, Adam?" I'm like, let's try to get back into Bob Dylan in my 40s, and yeah, it just didn't work out. Medicine lady just shrunk my head.
They call me Adam Green Jeans.
Yeah. The worst part is like I passed out so many of those fucking CDs. I burned a shitstone stack of those. If you've ever come up with one of those, like just give it back because I don't have the original recording because my Mac died. But yeah, if you have that, you found that copy somewhere, like please, like put it on the internet and please blackmail with me because I don't care.
I want to find the annoying song we made for our friend.
I'm not that annoying.
If you know a good IT guy that can take my Mac and just disregard all the weird
I do know
shit that's on there.
a person. That's her job. So we could.
I don't want her to see
Then you'll be judged.
what kind of shenanigans I was up to in my 20s.
That was in your 20s, yeah.
She's like, wait a second. So you ran the Onion router, the ClearNet, and you're running a bunch of music programs on the same computer? I'm like, it's a Macintosh, it's unbreakable. Like, you broke it.
You broke it. Congratulations.
At least Onion router doesn't have a search history, and I didn't do much on there besides 8chan because I was that guy.
I'm kind of proud of my computer now.
And Bitcoin, because you had to
You had to
buy
give it-
from Deutsche Bank back in the day. It wasn't... These coin wallets, this ruining cryptocurrency, man. Like, the fact that they made it accessible to everyone. You don't have to do work. You don't have to send money to Germany through the dark web to buy Bitcoin anymore. Like, yeah. And now you have coin wallets on your phone versus we used to have USB drives.
Yep.
Yeah.
Technology, man.
Yeah, like that poor kid who lost his USB drive. He had like, what, 20 Bitcoin?
Mm-hmm.
And then when Bitcoin like skyrocketed 4 years ago, he's like, I'm a multi-billionaire now and lost it.
Lost
I'm
it.
like, oh, shit, poor guy.
Or my favorite is there was a old video game competition and it showed what the awards were.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're first, you got like $250, $75 or a
Yeah.
game, and then like last place was like 6 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you're like, oh, 6 Bitcoin. That's not going to be worth nothing. Yeah, that's going to buy you a house now.
I'll buy a house. Yep.
No, what's Bitcoin now? Like 24?
Mm-hmm. I think
It was
so.
almost, no, 16, I think is BTC. I don't know. Who cares?
It's still
Bitcoin
good.
is the future, but not really.
Speaking of future, but not really. How's the Planet Man coming out?
That's a good question, man. What's a good song about planets? Planet Rock off from Bavada. That's pretty good.
Pretty
We just
good
watched
one.
the breakdance video of the Australian lady.
I just got Population Override, which is about the death of the planet. I can help you out there. Like
I mean,
songs
I
like
we-
Earth Heals Itself.
I can ask ChatGPT. Songs
Or-
about the planet.
Here's my favorite one, Adam, if you want to use this one. But this one is called Too Many Humans.
Too Many Humans.
That's a good one. Or
Too Many Puppies.
A Day Will Come. That's a badass jam. Too Many Puppies. Earth.
Planet Caravan by Pantera. Let's go. That's
You're doing
one.
the Pantera version or the original Black Sabbath version?
Layer them, please. We want Phil Ozzy.
You know what? You're gonna layer it. It's gonna sound
It's
exact
gonna be-
because they were dead on with that fucking
it's
cover.
fucking good,
They
man.
did so good. And it's on Far Beyond Driven, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like the most calming songs, like on their like one of their harder, fucking angrier albums. Because
I mean, what? Cemetery Gates is on Cowboys.
Cowboys,
that
yeah.
was, like
I mean-
a chiller song.
yeah, but Far Beyond Driven, like they were the fucking Good Sex and the Bottle of Pills.
Yeah.
Like this song's terrible.
Yeah.
Give me 5
Okay.
minutes alone. Like Slaughtered. Like Far Beyond Driven came with like vengeance, man. It was,
Yeah. I mean, they're Southern boys.
I'm gonna say out of the Panteras, it is for me my favorites. It's a toss up between Great Southern Trendkill and Far Beyond, because they're just so angry. Because I know you got your staples, you got your classics. I know
Yeah.
Vulgar Display and
Vulgar, I mean,
Cowboys.
Vulgar is what got me into Panteras. I mean,
That is
that's
what got
what's
me-
probably gonna hold. It
that
down
is
in my
that was
book.
what got me into Pantera
Yeah.
was Vulgar. But then as I heard Far Beyond, and then when Great Southern Trendkill came
Oh,
out,
yeah.
I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, and then you go
Pantera's
back to
bringing it.
Cowboys. You're like, holy shit! It sounds beginning to end. Like
Yes.
the way the songs like are struck, the way it's laid out, it just plays through
And plus,
amazingly.
they have Domination on there.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
like
A.
the best
Bruce
Pantera
sounds like a
song.
motherfucker. And
And
still, my favorite is the live clip of Pantera playing Domination.
Oh, in
And
Moscow?
that, yeah, oh yeah,
In black
the
and
whole
white?
crowd. Oh my god,
that is
fucking
probably
amazing.
one of my top favorite performances, like
Yeah.
live performances
Yeah.
by a band. Is that one?
Yeah, I mean that rivals R40 in my head.
Yeah.
And, you know, much of my rush.
All right, let's fight.
Let's fight. All
Let's
right.
do this.
Okay. Well, it looks like you are going first because
Going
you
first.
You broke my Wookiee.
And I rolled not a 10. I rolled a 9 or a 6. Well, it didn't work, so go ahead.
All right.
Captain Planet,
Today,
he's our
roll
hero. Adam's gonna roll.
Oh, it's a nat 20.
20 with the 7. Don't we double 20s?
We can for time's sake in Valley Luna. All right, so
Whoa.
Captain Planet, he's going to do my favorite Captain Planet move. This is a 2 in the Gaia, 1 in the Bowser hole. Back fist.
Well, that did
7 damage.
with the
That's-
natural 20, which with our rules now, so we
it's a
speed up.
Multiplier. That's 14. This
That's
game is
14.
almost over.
Adam, you're good at math. 13 minus 4.
13 minus 4.
9.
23 minus
14.
14.
9.
9.
9. 9. All right.
Come on, Tick.
Come on, Tick. Stop looking at your spoon. Come on, let's go, buddy. Oh, and I got
Another 6.
another 6.
Wow. Are we seriously like Captain Planet beat the Tick today?
Like I said, Captain Planet's like your BMW of superheroes, where you got Tick, who's like your Kroger superhero. So.
I mean, you're comparing a car brand to a grocery store chain.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kroger is, it's fancier than you may think.
All right, smart value.
I'm thinking an Aldi's versus like Sprouts
There
or
you go.
AJ's.
All right.
What's the fancy? They have a fancy version of Albertsons. I don't
Trader
know what it's
Joe's?
called. Oh, Trader Joe's is trash.
No, you're right. There's the Aldi's.
Aldi's is
That's
like
fancy Albertsons.
Aldi's is not fancy. Aldi's is basically like third-party brands.
Oh, okay.
It's
What
pretty
about?
much like if Great Value had a store that's not Walmart, it would be
Oh,
Aldi's.
all right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't get me wrong. Aldi's has some bomb-ass cereal for like basically cereal prices that we paid for in our 20s. Like
Oh,
you get some Aldi's fake-ass like what I forgot they call their Lucky Charms, but it's like it's some sort of stupid like
good luck treats.
Irish Goblin treats. I'm like, what the fuck are Irish Goblin? Oh, marshmallow oats. So they're Lucky Charms? Like that seems racist. Aldi's.
Multicolored marshmallows.
Yeah. But you're saying about so when was the last time you ate Lucky Charms?
Well, I have a 5-year-old,
Okay.
so it wasn't too long ago.
Okay. I recently bought a box of Lucky Charms and was severely disappointed in the fact
When you
that
pooped green.
I mean, I don't look because I'm not a front to back to front guy.
Fuck you, back to front guy. You don't look at your dukes. You could be pooping out an organ. You don't even know it. You probably lost a kidney. You don't even know
I
because you don't look at your
ate a
dukes.
tooth.
Yeah, see, you probably.
I mean, I wasn't gonna sift through it to find it.
Well, you're not gonna sift through it.
Occasionally, I'll eat
but
a
you
lot of
can
corn on the
look at
cob
your-
just to see what
All
the
right.
damage is.
Internet. After you duke, do you look at it? I do. I don't take pictures of it.
Okay.
You gotta look at your piece of art before you flush it down the drain.
Okay. I mean,
That came
most
out
time.
of you.
Listen, I don't have a bidet, so like really, it is a lot of paper product because I'm
You a heavy
on
wiper?
a high protein diet, which means not
Yes.
a lot of fiber. It is very loose. It's my shit is like how I live
Mud
my
butt?
life. I'm just very fast and loose.
Fast and loose
Yeah,
and
not a lot of fiber.
muddy.
Yeah, muddy. Muddy buddy. Is that why your college friends call you Muddy Buddy? I'm like, yeah, protein shakes and creatine when I was in college. Yeah.
Muddy Buddy.
Buddies. Let's
Speaking
go.
of Muddy Buddies, you ever had the snacks Muddy
Oh
Buddies?
fuck yeah, dude! So there's a vending company, and it's a young brother. He owns the company. And he services like the 4 machines at our office, and he's like, I'm going around the office just asking like what you guys want on there. I'm like, Chex Mix Muddy Buddies. He's
Yeah.
like, really? I'm like, yeah. I guarantee you put 2 rows in there, it's gonna be gone the next day. He's like, I'm gonna take you up on this. I will fill it with there within 2 days. So I was on site one day. I came back and they're like, hey, they have Muddy Buddies in the vending machine. The guy actually listened to you. I'm like, someone listened to me at the office? Get the fuck out. So I ran straight to the one vending machine, out.
Wah, wah.
Went to the front vending machine, also out. And I'm like, all right, if the employee break room vending machine doesn't have them in here, I'm going to call you guys all fucking liars. Empty. And I'm like, dude, just fill the whole
So
thing with
next
Muddy
time he
Buddies.
comes, be like, buddy, put a box with me,
yeah, just
and then put the rest in.
I will give you $5 now. Just leave 5 of them in my desk. Because I mean that's what I'll spend on them anyway in one day because they're so good. But the best Muddy Buddies are when your friends make them. Like when your wife made Muddy Buddies for Christmas. It was like the best Christmas ever just because I was already very drunk, very high. And I'm like, you made Muddy Buddies? She's like, they're a little melty. I'm like, I don't care. There's going to be chocolate all over everything.
Everywhere.
Yeah, because me and your son are going to get into this.
Was that last Christmas?
It was last Christmas, yeah.
Oh, it was. That's right.
Yeah. She's like, it got melted. I'm like, I don't even care. She's like, it got so melted you can't even see the powdered sugar. I'm like, I don't care.
They're great.
Yeah. You put pretzels and chocolate and Chex in there. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Done. Add some
Battlestar
M&Ms.
Galactica.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do this. Okay, finish this.
Okay. Let's go. I mean, maybe finish.
The tick
If I
finally
gotta-
is done throwing up from that big hit.
Okay.
so
Okay.
That was the problem.
Gotta thank Captain Planet.
He's our hero.
Okay. We go.
Do
Captain Planet. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, that's a big fat 2. That's a clear swing and a miss. Yes, that's a solid hit. Call it, roll it.
So the tick comes out, and he gives him the spoon. This is the spooner? Spoon. Spoony.
Arthur Spooner.
He does spoon Arthur. Hey, I like
Hey,
got a
that's a
6.
hop, sip, and a jump.
Look at me. All right.
Perfect.
And,
You're
for
coming
all-
back.
Doing it. So for all those number munchers out there, we got Captain Planet with 17 hit
Okay.
points, and we got the tick dangerously wobbling around with 9 hit
That's
points.
right. Tick's bloody build. He likes that low HP. He's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back.
Just wait till he hits like level 5. He's gonna go full bloody rage.
Here we go.
All right. And
that is an
8.
8.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
6. Go ahead.
All right, Captain Planny.
Oh.
Just when I'm thinking about my violin order.
Hey, I got a hit. Okay.
Hey.
And I already rolled my hit. So here he comes again, the tick, and he's gonna do the building elbow drop.
Nice.
And that was a hit already with 4, so 13. All right.
Coming back, dude.
That's the tick, man. He's your underdog.
All right, Captain Planet, just this one for Gaia and those big old juicy watery jugs.
Oh, a 10.
10, that'll hit. So, old blue man group over here, he's gonna
Blue
do
eyes.
he's taking one from the Indian boy. This is the heart
On
on
your face.
your face.
Tick. Dick.
Tick tick.
Tick tick.
Kick.
Tick tits. That's a Guar song.
Tick tits.
Tick tits.
Blood bags.
Blood bags. Battlestar Galactica. Beats.
Beat.
Bears.
Bears.
Balding.
And now an attack. Kick.
Yes. Beautiful.
And that is a
3. All right. So here we are. Captain Planet.
You got Team Captain Planet with 13 HP, and the other side we got Team Tickman with 6 HP.
All right, here I come.
All right, Bloody Rage. Let's go into Bloody
Roll doubles,
Rage.
and I'm getting 7. I'm into this. Oh, 12.
Oh, I
No
thought that was a
doubles.
20. I'm like, oh, they did it.
Oh, I don't see that.
That's a 1. What's the attack? I shouldn't have called the number.
This is
there.
the Arthur comes in,
Oh,
flying
no.
through, trying to hit Captain Planet.
Oh no, Arthur.
He connected, but just like a real moth, Captain Planet just wiped him off with 1 hit point.
He's like, I'm gonna eat your clothes. That's all knots do.
And then there's a light in the corner, and there's Arthur
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
flapping
And
in the
he's
light,
out.
and he's gone, like a moth to a flame. Peter Griffin attack. Do it.
All right, and that is a 12.
All right.
Sucked. Oh,
What do you
that's.
mean it sucked?
Oh wait, no, that's right.
That's a
we
hit.
lowered the HP, and I already rolled that for.
Oh,
That's. Uh-oh, it's over.
Finish him.
For the finishing attack.
Tick is
Mr.
bobbling.
Mr. Captain Planet. He's flying up in the atmosphere, and he's like, "It's a lot of pollution. Elon, your truck sucks. We gotta do better. We need to do our part, guys. Clean this place up." You know, when I was created in 1993, you know, this is the air up here was a little cleaner. What did you guys do? And he's looking at the Russian kids. The Russian kid, he's looking at, you know, Wind Girl from also possibly Russia. And then he's looking at the redheaded boy from America who possibly could be Pete and Pete's kid. If Pete and Pete got it on into a turkey baster and then blasted it up into, who's a redheaded actor? Scully. And then popped you out, Mr. Flame Boy.
Who kind of looks like that guy on that Bobby Lee
Yeah.
podcast?
Yes, Santino.
He totally does. Holy crap!
Okay.
Hey, internet, tell him that.
Yeah,
tell him I said that.
for the pitch, yeah, we are casting a live action Captain Planet.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
that Andrew Tantino, he's been greenlit in, and why the fuck not? Let's just
He's
make
fired.
Bobby Lee the heart boy.
Yep, of course he's Hardboy.
And so Captain Planet, he's just disgusted with what we've done. He's like, look what you did.
Fucking ice caps are
He's
melting.
like, this
Fucking
is, I'm
climate
doing this one for
change.
my new favorite hero, Captain
Mars.
Planet's hero. This is the Greta Thunberg throat punch. He's just walking up to the Tick. He's like, you did this.
He's taking out on the poor
He puts
Tick.
on all 5 rings on his fucking fingers.
Oh, shit.
And throat punches that poor Tick in the throat.
And then Captain Planet snaps his fingers, and Adam just disappeared. It's just
Yeah,
a podcast with me now.
And this thing's over. I rolled a 7.
Yep, he's dead.
He's
That
dead.
Tick.
Tick is dead. That polluter.
Polluter. Dut-dwee, dut-dut-dut-dwee, dow.
Now really,
Dwee, dow.
now slow down the Tick theme song. Just fade it out for the Tick.
And then play that one ending song of
The Hulk.
the Hulk, yeah. Dude, I'm glad you
Yes.
you read my mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's only
The
2
TV
like
show.
good ending theme songs. One's the Hulk, and one's Baywatch.
And if we're talking pause screens, GoldenEye.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant pause screens because we're watching Baywatch.
Oh yeah, those pause screens.
are-
Phoebe Cates and Fast Times. Pause that.
yeah, I think we all paused that. Is that why I like that song so
That
much?
is exactly why you got that,
Okay.
and that's the reason why you get a boner when you hear that song. Because
Really?
I do.
It's so it was just ingrained because we're 80s babies. Is that? Oh my gosh, you.
Dude, we should totally do a cover of that song.
Yo, dude, get all old dudes all turned up. Hey, if you're 40 plus, like, hey, listen
We'll
to
name
this.
the song Phoebe Cates.
Yeah,
Still getting blasted by Kevin Kline.
yeah.
That's why he's the coolest guy on the planet.
Is that for
Yeah,
real?
That's for real. That's why he's been married to her for like ever.
Well, go, Kev.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, maybe you're not gay.
He's not gay.
I mean, I've seen In and Out, and I've seen Mr. Fishoder, a little flamboyant, but
He's just fooling everyone while he's
Okay.
going to town on Phoebe
Hey.
Cates. Listen to that song.
yeah. He's like, that's the favorite movie ever when I was a kid.
The same
Grown-up
age as
man,
her,
right?
so-
Yeah.
I was in it.
Yeah.
All right. So, speaking of
Oh, is that your segue into some music?
music
All right. well,
album of the week.
Pull up some Spotify. I know what you're picking because we were listening to that a little earlier.
No, I'm plugging.
You're
It's-
plugging.
I gotta plug it.
Okay.
I gotta peg it in. So,
Take it in.
yes,
Well, I don't think we were talking about that today.
I'm plugging. Plugging.
Okay.
Okay, butt plugging it. There we go. Yeah, you go first because
You want me
mine's
to go?
mine's a
Oh,
little
you're
mine's a
gonna-
little
you're gonna go-
wordy.
You're going ham. Whoa, this guy, they put out a new album?
Who?
The old 97s. I downloaded a bunch of old albums. I didn't know they put out a new album. God damn it, I didn't listen to it. All right, next week maybe, perhaps. Anyway, I was on this little alt country kick, because why the fuck not?
What's alt country?
Alt country is pretty much like... So there was like 2 like big indie scenes in the late or early 2000s. One was Omaha, Nebraska. That's like Bright Eyes, Rilo Kiley, those people that came out of there. Then there was Austin, Texas. And
Post
Austin,
Malone?
Texas put out more like Post Malone's that's like 2016.
That's right.
That's
He's later.
way later.
He's way later.
Post Malone was. I don't know.
Like-
He wasn't born when like this all country scene was going down. It's pretty much like. Do you remember Rebel Country Radio?
No, but I remember that Rebel Meets Rebel album from
Oh, that's fantastic.
Pantera with.
No,
everyone's
it was
favorite
pretty
racist.
much like country music musicians, but they dropped like the country twang singing.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
that's
it's-
the main reason I don't listen to country is that country twang
Yeah,
singing.
so basically there was like a scene in Austin where they called it alt country or rebel country.
Alternative country.
Alternative country, yeah.
Huh.
So it's like Ryan Adams and then old 97. That's who I'm going with. Not Ryan Adams' band, different guy.
All right.
Rhett Miller's band.
All right.
But yeah, they were recently here. They played 2 shows. Tucson sold out within an hour, and then Phoenix also sold out. I don't know why they played such a small venue here, but
What small venue is it?
it was Rhythm Room, and I'm
Damn.
like, why Rhythm Room? That's such a like they
That's a
could
tiny
have
one.
sold out like Comerica. They could have sold out Marquee. They could
Even
have sold out.
Celebrity.
Yeah, Celebrity. They could easily sold out, but they're also like they haven't toured together in a while. And I didn't
It's a
realize
nice-
they put out a new album. That's
it's a
probably
nice
why they went on tour again. But
Intimate show.
yeah.
Cool.
But I listened to their old 97 album from 97, Too Far to Care. And I don't know, it's just like it's breakup music, but
Okay.
in country
All right.
without like the country singer.
All right.
But the song I'm going with is West Texas Teardrops. It's a fun like country jam. It's good. So here's a little sample of that. And I know we're gonna get flagged, so it might not be in the episode on YouTube. And you peaked it because you're so excited about Rebel meets Rebel.
Yep. I think it's when I went spoon. Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah,
that was probably it. That big
that
old
was
wave
it.
right there. Big old
So
poopy wave.
what were you listening to, or I guess not listening to? What were you working on?
Yeah, I was a busy musical lad. So about
Busy bee.
year and a half. What did we say? A year and a half when I started my job. Yeah. So about a year and a half. I started like.
No, you're coming up on. Oh, yeah. December will be 2.
So yeah. So when I started my newest job, I was at a good mind state. So I figured I would start making music. So in the
You
last.
have the time.
Yeah, I had the time, and like if I was like just chilling on a Sunday or something, I would just drop a song and then carry on.
Yeah.
Well, with all the time, I ended up making technically 5 albums, but for now, there's 3 albums that just came out as of Thursday.
But in your defense, those a couple of those songs you've been sitting on for damn near half a decade.
Yeah, 2. Yeah. So, but I just redid those songs.
Yeah,
so.
and they sound great.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, I made 3 albums. The first one is called AI Apocalypse. It is about basically.
Terminator.
Yeah, pretty much it's Terminator. It's like my interpretation of Terminator. Then there's
Now, the question is, on August 29th, there is an anime version of the Terminator, which is like a Terminator set in Japan. I want to sync that to that album, just to see how it runs.
Ooh, I want to do that too, Adam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, the 29th, check
We'll
it out.
fucking Wizard of Oz, Pink Floyd, that
Yeah,
shit.
we'll just put it on Twitch, because they don't care.
Yeah, there we
We're
go.
just streaming
Yeah.
and watching.
All right, I'm down.
Hey.
And then album number 2 is called Misadventures. Okay, wait. Since, like I said, it's going to be a long one. The first album is me, like, getting back into making music. So it's more like, there's some guitar parts. There's me getting crazy with the synth.
It's also like when you discovered the machine.
The machine, yeah.
Bert Kreischer.
When I feel, like, really comfortable with the machine. Yeah, so it's me making on those beats and shit. So it's very electronic.
Yeah.
Super electronic. And then Misadventures, the second album, is more spacey. That's actually the theme, is in space.
I wouldn't call it spacey. It's more, as our best friend Emron would say, very postmodern.
Yeah, postmodern.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. He says so much, it just became.
He says so much during
term.
Smash Brothers. This game's so postmodern. I was like, what?
Like,
Is it because you
I
put
don't- you just learned that term in your psychology class, dude. I don't think you know what that means.
postmodern?
Yeah,
I would say
postmodern.
it's very psychedelic-y, but more like electronic psychedelic. music.
It's LSD for robots.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. That's the perfect way to put it. And then my personal favorite, had to pick a favorite out of the 3, is the third one, Wandered in Buis Land. This one, a lot of them are songs that, like you said, I regurgitated from the past. I brought them back, like old riffs, old ideas and stuff. I brought all those back now with the new technology. I was able to fine
And
tune
also
stuff.
being a better musician now.
Yes,
too.
yes. With experiencing playing those riffs over
Right,
and over for like
yeah.
10 years, now I'm like, all right, honing on my chops. Here we
Yeah.
go. So I would definitely say Welcome or Wandered in Bluest Land is basically like the first 2 were my training to get my experience up, and then Wandered in Bluest Land is like, here you go. This is
Yeah,
like
this
what
is
came
it.
up.
This is, I mean, do you know that sound you're looking for?
Well,
Like that.
yeah.
That's it. Like, it's like, hey man, this guy loves Nine Inch Nails. Buckethead.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, you really don't see much of the Primus influence, but you
Yeah.
kind of do.
I mean, it's.
'Cause I'm in the same
To be
scale.
honest, I haven't listened to the third one.
Third one's
Haven't
good,
gotten
dude.
around
The
to it
third one
yet.
is more hard rock.
Okay.
It is. It's definitely more hard rock, less synthes and like electronic
I
stuff.
do enjoy it's almost like EDM synthwave. It's almost like what the modern EDM guys are.
Yeah,
doing
what they're doing now.
Kind of blend in like indie EDM and oh my god, it's like the way the beats and the synth are. It's almost it's goth music.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot
like
of
it's like
songs are-
industrial goth.
It's industrial.
yeah,
thank
I'll
you.
totally take that.
Yeah.
Because I love me some goth chicks.
Yeah,
So
that's why you did it, didn't you? That's why. It was like, there's goth chicks here. Let's go. You're like, I'm married to one. I don't need to go with you. I'm like, please.
but I'll still
Yeah.
do. I'll
Yeah.
make the music for
Yeah.
you, so I can have them come in flocks. So,
So there's a bar on Wednesday nights to do a goth night.
oh yeah, you can go check it out.
Oh no, I've been.
Smoke your cloves.
It's
Does it smell like cloves?
I mean, no one smokes cloves anymore. Weed is legal.
Yeah.
But,
sure. Beaties. Remember Beaties?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like what fairgrounds used to smell like in the '90s was beaties. But yeah, there's this it's a gay bar. But Wednesday night, he's an ASU art professor and he's a DJ.
Huh.
And he loves goth music. Like you look at him, you're like, oh, you're Black Bauhaus is who you are. But no, he spins like just classic '80s, '90s goth music, and
Nice.
like it's always like ASU students and then like old goth people.
Huh.
So it's this crazy blend of young and old, and then there's like straight guy looking for poon at a gay bar.
At a gay bar.
This guy, I'm like, there's goth chicks here. Like, so did that old back row nerds. I'm like, those are my friends.
That's my people.
Hey guys. Yeah, you should play that. You
I
should
should.
give Professor Bauhaus your music,
There
man.
you go. Well, if you can put a link on it.
Okay.
But I do have I haven't finished my Instagram or TikTok yet, but I do have a Facebook.
I will link
I have a
Spotify.
Spotify and-
This is going to be up on Spotify. I'll just put a link below for Spotify, and then
There you go.
YouTube. There'll be links to all this.
And I have my YouTube. I have a YouTube
Okay,
page
hey.
with like 2 videos on it.
Hey,
so-
well, we'll link that. You know what? I'm so bad at like putting the links in the video because I'm lazy and that takes work. I'll put it in the description. So please open the description, see our bad misspelled sentences, and then the link to his music.
Yes, and enjoy.
Yeah, please enjoy.
It's great.
But play it for your toaster because that's really who we wrote
It's
it
really
for.
who it's for. Yeah, it's
Do you
for
have an old Super Nintendo? Because that's really his target audience is
Yep.
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendos. Yeah.
Put what cart should they put in the Super Nintendo to listen to this? Which is
Oh.
my segue to games, but
That would be the Cybernator game.
okay.
Yeah, you like
okay.
that one?
Yeah,
there we
that's,
go. Off
yeah.
the top of me, noodle.
Right,
Yeah.
dude?
Improv.
I thought you were going Super C, but hey, that works better, man.
Or that Super Scope 6 game.
Yes.
I only had one friend. His name was Tarek. He had that, the Super Scope.
So Saul, my buddy Saul, when we were growing up, he had a Super Scope, but then again, like his parents are like rich Israelis,
Okay.
so they
They had 4 Super Scopes.
No, he was the only friend in our friend group that had a super,
Monies.
yeah, with money, had a Super Scope. And I'm like, can we play this game? He's like, why would you play that game when we have Ultraman? I'm like, let's just play Ultraman. You're
Ultraman
right. What
till
are
the
we
sun comes
doing?
up.
What are we doing?
Do you remember, speaking of scope games, you remember Silent Scope?
Yes.
Where you had the sniper
Yeah.
rifle?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, we've been gamers since we were little
I mean,
guys.
Silent Scope, that was like Saturn days.
Yeah, pretty much, because
Yeah.
they even had a Saturn
Yeah.
version. But yeah, the arcade cabinet. I bet you it's a lot of money. But if I could choose an arcade cabinet I would want to at my house, it'd be Silent Scope.
Not Time Crisis?
Oh, this is or Time
Okay.
Crisis, because Time Crisis was
I mean,
the
those
shit.
are the two games that ate all my quarters as a kid.
Yep. Like if you like Time Crisis, then you would like Winback.
Yes.
Winback is basically the third person Time Crisis.
That's so true. That's
It is.
funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's so good. I fucking
It's
love
all
Winback.
like, hey, dodge behind this crate and then
Yeah.
get up and shoot.
Now get back down. And get back up. Shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's third person fucking Time Crisis.
Okay. Can we download that game? Is it?
I have that game, sir.
I know, but like on something modern with an HDMI out, so we can stream it. Can you put
I
it on
believe
the Switch?
it is. I have it on PS3
Okay. Yeah.
and also Switch. If I remember correctly, it's part of that whole Nintendo.
the
Remember,
whole collection.
the collection,
yeah.
I think it's one of those. If it is, I'll renew my.
Okay.
It's cheap. Nintendo's stuff is so
I'll just
cheap.
go steal Luke's. I'm like, hey, buddy, you're not playing this. He's like, well, play Mario 3. I'm like, give it. We're going to run this.
Well, speaking of games,
Okay, let's get
what
into it.
games would you do for this lovely episode?
To summarize Captain Planet, and did Captain Planet ever get a video game? You're shaking your head.
Super Nintendo.
As yes. I don't remember this game. It probably sucked if that's the case.
If you
or
don't remember it,
I
yeah.
was too cool to play a Captain Planet game. Because there's Mortal Kombat.
There was always Mortal Kombat. Video game. Oh no. Well, see, this goes to show how old I am and I forget things. Nintendo. It was on regular Nintendo.
And I imagine it sucked. If it
Well, this one looks like it's on Super Nintendo.
could have been like one of the last games for regular Nintendo. They really
Oh, this is Amiga version.
Oh no.
And then there's the Nintendo version. There's your Nintendo version.
That
looks great.
Yeah, that looks greasy. And I'm just looking at a still screenshot of the game.
Yep. Oh, look at this grease. There you go. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Okay, well that game looks like it sucks, so I'm gonna pick an even suckier game. I'm going with Silver Surfer because I never played the Captain Planet game, but it looks like the gameplay footage of
It's probably,
Silver Surfer.
It's probably as hard as Silver Surfer.
Probably the same devs. It's just put him with like blue and
Just put-
purple
change Silver
underpants.
Surfer.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go.
Hey,
Boom.
it's Captain Planet now.
I will choose the Tick video game, which was on Sega and Super Nintendo. It was a beat 'em up.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I'll show you that one. That one was pretty fun.
Now, was it like 2-player co-op?
I think it was one player, but no, wait, video game. You gotta put video game after things, especially if it has its own TV show. Oh, yeah, it was Sega. That's right. Yeah, it was beat 'em up.
Oh, that was
You never
great.
played this one?
No.
This game was fucking awesome.
I see that cart everywhere, man. I should just pick it up.
It was on Super Nintendo as well. But yeah, it's just a 2-player beat 'em up. Arthur and the Tick going around.
And it's on that box of games?
Kicking
the
ass.
U-Haul box of games? You never owned it?
I never owned it,
Okay,
no.
Gotcha.
I wonder if it's on the 0, 0. I
Oh,
can't say
yeah,
it.
yeah, I gotcha.
Wonder if it's on
Yeah,
that.
we could always fire it up on that. Or we got Game On in like a few months.
Yeah, we can always go to
Yeah.
Game On, but all right, well, Captain Planet the movie.
Oh, you know what? We're in LA. There's a huge like retro store the size of a Walmart. Somewhere in LA. We gotta go. It's probably gonna be pricey as shit.
She told me these things, but yes.
Yeah, so they
Totally go.
like they have Funkos, they got T-shirts. It's pretty much like the con convention floor.
But an actual
It's
store.
an actual store. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah,
That's the way
yeah,
to do it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's an excuse
Okay.
to
All right.
another thing to spend money on in LA. So.
All right. If we
It's
didn't
like,
need any
hey,
other reasons to
Kevin
spend.
Smith, Nintendo Land, and spending whatever money we have the last day there. I mean, that's gonna be a fun week.
It will be a fun week. All right, let's pitch it. So we already got Fire Guy
Oh yeah.
as.
So Captain Planet as
Can we
a
have-
live action movie.
Can we have
set-
Captain Planet as the Funny or Die? Can we have Captain Planet be Don Cheadle? Have you seen that skit?
That's pretty good, and he's still got the chops.
Or
It
we
is-
have, instead of Don Cheadle, since it's a movie, let's do Mang. What up, Mang? Hustle and Flow, Mang. Have him as.
Oh, you're straight gonna replace him like they did in Iron Man, but the other way around.
The other way around.
Oh, that's so good. Hey, I love
Yes.
it. It'd be better if we knew the dude's name. I got technology.
No, dude, everyone. Hustle and Flow, the guy says, hey, Mang.
Yeah,
But not Tony Montana. There you go. Everyone knows who I'm
I
talking
can
about.
see his face.
Clarence Howard.
You mean
Booyah.
Terrence Howard?
Terrence. so close.
Clarence.
So close.
You just made him white all of a sudden. I know Clarence is a pretty strong
He's
black
pretty
man.
strong,
okay.
yeah.
That's his dad, Clarence Howard.
That's okay.
You know, we got
That's who,
Clarence
created Captain
Yeah.
Planet. All right, so we
It
okay.
wasn't 5 kids.
So we
So we'll do like what they did for Power Rangers.
Bobby
like the
Lee's
shitty
heart.
movie where they just said 30 years later. And
Yeah,
these kids
30
are
years
grown
later,
up
we got
now.
new Power
So now they're
Rangers.
the what 40, 46 to 50?
Yes.
Okay. Now
No, they're like.
no, if they were like
30
teenagers in 93.
Oh, yeah, they were teenagers. So, yeah, you're right. 50,
be-
50 to 6, because we were.
No, they'd be 40 to 50.
40
like
to 50.
43 to 46, like mid
45 to
They're our age.
50. Yeah.
Actors our age. So Ryan Reynolds is not going to be in it because he's too hot, and there's
Yeah.
only one white person. We already filled it with a
Ginger.
ginger guy, Andrew Santino. He's
And we got
in
Bobby
the age
Lee as Hart.
demographic.
So, Bobby Lee is Hart.
I mean, is there a funny Indian guy like an Aziz?
Aziz Ansari. You can have him.
So this movie's now a comedy because we got Terrence Howard, funny guy,
Smart guy.
He's got chops, yeah.
Kind of crazy, but.
I mean, that's what made.
That's
So he was on
Hollywood.
Joe Rogan podcast. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's not a comedian, but he's got chops.
He
So, yeah.
fucking knows his shit, man. Man.
Main, yeah. Iron Man.
Iron Man. War Machine Man. All right, so we got those two.
Yeah.
We got Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. We got that
All right,
covered.
who's a Russian girl? Is she water? No, she's wind.
Wind?
I gotta get all the pictures. I gotta see the pictures.
She's just blonde. I mean, it could be Laura Dern, but Miss Dern's too old now.
She's never too old.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Laura Dern still get it.
Captain Planet characters. Oh, Captain Pollution.
Lala
Looks-
Pollution.
Just like Captain Planet. Hey, did you know that Dr. Blight was Meg Ryan? I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
That's one. You remember Dr. Blight? She was one of the bad
Yeah,
guys, the
and
blonde
that's
hair.
why they sent out our favorite Mega Man to go kill Dr. Blight.
Yep, take that.
Oh, wait, Dr. Blight created Mega Man.
Yeah. No, Dr. Light.
Oh, that's her brother.
All right, Kwame, who's the African kid who does Earth, who's actually voiced by LeVar Burton.
Okay. I did not know that either. Wow, he was in everything in the 90s.
Yes, he was. So, what are you gonna do, Kwame?
He did the intro, like the pre-roll to Captain Planet. That's LeVar Burton's voice.
Holy crap!
And
yeah.
I'm just putting that together now?
Wow.
Holy shit. Huh.
What our powers come? Yeah.
That is holy.
Huh.
Our Reading Rainbow, man.
All right. So who you got for Kwame?
Kwame's a 40-something.
African dude. I'm
Who's
gonna
Kwame?
say Terry motherfucking Crews, because for any reason
That dude's over
He's Earth.
40.
he's a rock. He's solid like a rock.
I mean, I do want to see how tight that
How
Bowser
about
hole is.
the childish Gambino himself?
That's pretty good, but he don't got a flat top.
He doesn't.
He could.
Hollywood magic.
I mean,
And it'd be hilarious to see
I
him in
want
a
to
flat
say
top.
FN. Pull that gangster shit again.
Finn. All right, we'll have Finn as
No,
Kwame.
I like Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino. All right, what about Mutty? Everyone's. Oh no, we made him
Aziz.
Bobby Lee.
Or is
Or
it
Aziz.
Aziz or Bobby Lee?
How about
Bobby Lee is gonna be the girl now, the Asian girl. Wind
okay.
or Heart? Or,
G?
yeah, what
Okay,
does
Bobby
G? What
Lee
does
is
she
G.
do? What is she? Wind? No, Wind is Russian. Okay, let me get. Fire is
Wheeler, which is
okay.
him.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Tim Curry was in this.
Oh yeah, who
Jeff
was,
Goldblum was in this.
no, who was Jeff?
Jeff Goldblum was Verminous Scum.
Oh
Well, we're gonna keep him as that.
yeah, that's
Well, I
really
didn't know
good.
the pollution guy's name was Duke Nukem.
And that's now played by
Buff dude that kind of looks like the Thing.
no, but yeah, it's Henry Cavill.
There you go. I
Oh
like
no,
that.
you know what?
No, Henry Cavill.
No, we're going-
Look at his arm.
Yeah, that's Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill,
Yeah.
and then you got Hoggish
Or-
Greedley.
Zarn could also be played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
He could. No. Ben, whatever Cumberbatch is Luton Plunder. Look at Luton Plunder.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
And then Maul, which is Tim Curry's character,
It's now Tim Curry.
is
Steph
Max
Curry.
Headroom.
Oh my gosh. So what did Asian girl power do? What did she do?
Oh, yeah, Asian girl. She is the power of
Water?
Was it pets?
Pets?
Water.
Water. Yeah, there are no pets. That's one of the. Yeah, what's the fifth element? Pets. Pets. It's just fucking
Animals.
dogs and cats.
Shooting
fucking
out of a
parrots coming out of a fucking ring.
Fucking hamsters.
Yeah, coming out of
Dead hamsters, because that's
Oh,
what hamsters do
no,
best.
No, they didn't come out of what's his name. They're coming out of her ring. Unless that ring is actually a portal to
Dude, Richard Gere's
Yeah,
booty,
butthole. Yeah.
booty hole,
his Bowser hole.
booty ring.
Yeah. Well, that's our cast. Did we get
Friend ring?
everyone?
Yeah, it was the same.
That is everyone. That's everyone. That's gonna be our movie. It's gonna.
I'll go see that one.
It's gonna be better than Borderlands, but don't take my word for it.
Dad fights. Dad fights. Dad fights.